that I've lived by is I actually wrote them down in my diary. My husband, my darling husband Ruben, bought me this diary, Orlando. So this is where I write my things here. So I actually wrote them down. My third thing that I've actually lived. What's up, fam? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Well, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for clicking to this channel. And well, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning. How you guys? How you doing? How's the new year so far? Is it so far so good or so far so bad? Okay, as you know, February is a month of love. Okay, and if you're in love, I mean, you know to say I'm talking the truth. February is a month of love because this February comes with Valentine's, which falls on the 14th of February. Well, that is not what I'm here for. I was just reminding you to say February is a month of love. So, you know, God is so good, and God has been so good to me. You can't even imagine it. I can't tell it all right? So today I decided to do this video just to share with you 5 things that I've actually lived by. I'm turning 25 on the 8th of February, all right, and that makes me feel so much special, and I keep appreciating God for actually blessing me so much. I'm turning 25 and I'm also a mom. Wow. I really thank God for that. Okay, my baby has brought so much joy into my life, and she's such a huge blessing. I can't even explain it with words. So I was thinking through, all right, there are certain things in this life that each one of us individually does to keep life moving, all right. So wow, I forgot to introduce myself. If you're new to our channel, my name is Sarah, aka Mrs. Mom, all right. So here we go now. I told you that I've got about 5 things that I actually want to share with you that I've lived by. So number 1 thing is, the world does not owe you anything. All right, quite interesting. I'm sure some of you are wondering what I actually mean when I say the world does not owe you anything. That is one of my principles that I've lived with in this life. Okay, what I actually mean, or try to elaborate what I mean by saying the world does not owe you anything. You know, there are times where you like expect something, and if it doesn't happen, you feel somebody is owing you something. Okay, this is why I mean the world does not owe you anything. The moment you get that thought in your mind, you do greater, because once you put it that the world owes you something, you always be expecting something from somewhere, and if you don't get it, you always be feeling disappointed all the time. So if you put it that the world does not owe you anything, and once you achieve a thing that you've been working on, it might be a job, it might be anything that you actually working on, because sometimes we go looking for jobs, okay, and we expect to be called, okay, and if we're not called, we feel disappointed, we get stressed, we feel depressed. But the moment you realize to say the world does not owe you anything, after all, it's just all about God in the end, then you're going to do great. So if you put it that the world does not owe you anything, meaning your life depends on the Almighty God only. You are going to live having faith in the Almighty God to do everything for you. Number 2, if you know better, you do better. Okay, what do I mean? What I mean is, you're never too late or too early. I mean, you can be too early to learn, yeah? You're never too late to learn. And you do well, you do better if you know better. Excuse me. You do better if you know better. You know, there are certain times, like I'll give an example of exams. Many a times, most people fail their exams. Sometimes it's due to not concentrating, paying too much attention when your teacher is actually, your lecturer is actually teaching, or ignorance, or anything can cause you to fail. Okay, but you do better if you know better, meaning you keep learning, keep learning. Okay, what I'm trying to teach you here, or what I'm trying to share with you here, is that do not have that mind of thinking something cannot happen. Okay, third thing that I've lived by is I actually wrote them down in my diary. My husband, my darling husband Ruben, bought me this diary, Orlando. So this is where I write my things here. So I actually wrote them down. My third thing that I've actually lived by is that always be of value. What do I mean? Um, you know, I'll give an example of a breadwinner in a family. All right, those people are valuable in people's lives. Okay, because they are helping most people in the family. What am I trying to say? From my own understanding, being of value actually means giving more and receiving less. Okay, so I'll give an example. You've got a salon, or you are planning to open a salon, or to start doing these things, putting nails. All right, is it pedicure or manicure? I don't know. Leave a comment, let me know. You know, certain things confuse us at times, especially when you're in front of the camera. You agree with me if you're a YouTuber or a presenter. Okay, so I'll give an example. You're planning to start doing this nails thing. Okay, or you're trying to do a business. Okay, you're trying to do a certain business that you need customers. All right, there are times where you like give like you say, maybe there is promotion. It's not actually promotion, you're trying to call customers to come, meaning you're giving them almost for free. Then once they get used to you, then now you can put your standard price of what you are selling or what you're planning to start doing. All right, that is what I actually meant. The fourth thing that I actually live by, or I hope and wish to continue living by, is Psalms 15 verse 1 to 5. I have a New Testament with me here. I'm gonna read for you, my subscribers, because you know your wish is my command, and I'm always there to make you feel happy. Alright? Lord, who may abide in your tabernacle, who may dwell in your holy hill. Then the Lord responds to say, he who walks uprightly and works righteousness and speaks the truth in his heart. He who does not backbite with his tongue, nor does evil to his neighbor, nor does he take up a reproach against his friend, in whose eye a vile person is despised, but he honors those who fear the Lord. He who swears to his own heart and does not change. Verse 5 reads, he who does not put out his money at he who does not take his money at usury, nor does not take a bribe against the innocent. He who does these things shall never be moved. Okay, God is encouraging us that if you say the truth in your heart, you do not speak bad about your neighbor, you do not hate your neighbor, you walk uprightly, you speak righteousness, I mean you speak the truth, and work righteousness, you can never be moved as a child of God. So that is my fourth thing that I've lived with. Those words are so encouraging to me. The fifth and last thing is minding my own business. Before I actually learned of minding my own business, I usually used to find myself into trouble. And when I'm into trouble, I get stressed. So the moment I learned to mind my own business, trust me, I do not feel that stress. I don't have anything to worry about because I learned how to mind my own business. Okay, it is very important as a human being to mind your own business to avoid certain things. For me, stress was a burden, and for now, until now, stress is still a burden. So I chose to mind my own business just to avoid stress. So that was my fifth uh thing that I actually live by. So thank you so much, my subscribers, for watching, and thank you for staying tuned up to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye bye.